They have manipulated you or lied to you or gaslit you so much, and you see through them. You absolutely see through this person, and they cannot trick you or manipulate you anymore. So they know that you're done. And there's something about, like, they know that you know what they've been doing. They know that you know who they are, what they've been doing, the lies that they're telling you, the way they try to gaslight you. I'm not playing games with you. I'm not manipulating you. I didn't do that on purpose. You see through it. And you've had to really develop strong discernment with this situation, because this person will never admit the truth. Never. They come across like they're so honest. I'm honest and I communicate the truth. But they're not. Whether it's a creation of yours, something that you do as a job, or you just being you. Some of you have a relationship as well. There's something that you're happy, people support you, people love you, people see eye to eye with you, or you have a connection, a love connection, and they're panicking because they can't get past your defenses. They only come back to get revenge. They only come back to betray you. They only come back to play mind games. They know that you know this. You know that when you're happy, this person wants to tear it down. They don't like to see you happy. They don't like to see you doing well. That's why they're panicking, because they feel you building something, creating something. They may not know what it is, but they can sense it. You see their true face, collective. Some of you may feel like this person isn't even human. Okay? You feel like they're not even human, or they have no soul, they're an NPC. They're just trying to manipulate you. Look at this. Coming back to tear you down. I don't even know why they bother at this point. They already know that they can't trick you. They know that. They know that you are psychic, powerful, intuitive. You see through them. You know what they are. You've closed that cycle out. That was their last opportunity to admit, take accountability, and show that they've actually done some kind of self-reflection. But they chose to play more games. Okay? So when they show back up in the future, oh, I've thought about it, you're not going to give two flying shits. You already know, they already exposed themselves as not growing. Again, the growth. They have not grown at all. And you trust yourself now. Despite what they say, despite what they tell you, you trust yourself. And you know that this person hasn't grown at all. So they can pretend all they want, but that one conversation you had with them exposed everything. They were really terrified of this. They were so terrified of you getting back on your feet, making something of yourself, becoming successful. They truly wanted to keep you down. They wanted to keep you struggling. They wanted to keep you destroyed. It's very sick. It's very sick. And at the same time, they put you on the pedestal and they're obsessed with you. It's so weird. Collective, welcome to your reading. Please keep in mind that these are all general, so not every message will be for you, and that's okay. Let's jump into your channeled message. For you, collective, I'm seeing a message. It's actually showing me like a little piece of paper and a hand, dropping it into your crown, into the top of your head. And I see you like writing it down, kind of like what I just did. I got this download and I wrote it down on a piece of paper. So it's like you're going to be receiving ideas, messages, names, titles, downloads, stories. Maybe it's music, maybe it's ideas for art. You're going to be receiving downloads here from universe. And you are being encouraged to write it down, record this, write it down, brainstorm, keep it. Put it on paper, okay? Some of you have already been doing this, and some of you are being encouraged to do this, okay? There's something that you may do naturally, and you're being encouraged to write it down, keep it, record it, because you can use this, okay? It's showing that after a point of time of you like writing these things down, whether it's songs, ideas, names for the movie that you're making, name for a brand, ideas for a photo shoot, or ideas for a product, or whatever it is to you, right? Ideas, maybe it's a story for a book. As you write these down, I see it building up until you have enough to create something with it. Okay, you could publish a book, you could write a blog, you could create an app, you could create a product, you could write a screenplay, a song, a movie. Okay, so you are being encouraged to save all these messages that you have. And there's something about, some of you have already been doing this. You already do this, okay? You may want to check what you have so far, because you may have enough right now to get started on it. Okay, enough songs to make an album, or enough written down to publish a book. Maybe you have enough there, or you will have enough there in time. Okay, some of you have not started this. You are being encouraged to do this. Some of you already do this. Maybe it's like me, I write all these channeled messages down and then I kind of just throw them away because I don't maybe keep it, or like I can reference my videos back and then I can write down my channeled messages, make a book with it or whatever, make a podcast and broadcast these channeled messages as well. Instead of making videos, I can repurpose what I have to make more stuff. That's what you're kind of being asked to do, okay? You may want to check what you have so far, because you actually may have enough. You may not think that you have enough, but you may have enough, okay? And it says something about accumulated quite a bit, or you will accumulate quite a bit, okay? So you may want to look into what you can do with this stuff, because you can turn it into passive income. And there's something about, you don't need to work as hard. Okay, you can actually repurpose the work that you've already done and keep creating with it. So maybe, let's say it's art. You created one piece of art and maybe it's for a poster. Well, now you've accumulated like 50 to 100, 150, 300 pieces of artwork that you've made into posters. You don't need to leave it there. You can print out stickers. You can turn them into journals. You can put them on t-shirts. Like, there's so many things that you can repurpose what you have and keep creating and keep generating income, okay? And then what Spirit is saying, that you can even combine elements of the work that you've already made to create new things. It's almost like you can use your own work to inspire more creations. It's like a gift that keeps on giving. So it's like I said, you create art, you can make stickers, books, t-shirts, mugs, hats, posters. You can keep making with it. Maybe you make music. After you have like multiple things of music and you've created a couple albums, maybe it's harder to come up with newer stuff. What you can do is you can take two songs that you like, join them together, and create sort of like a new sound. I've seen lots of other artists do that. It's like they take a song or a track that they've already made, and then they kind of alter it just a little bit and they create a new song with it. So you don't need to like work so hard or use your brain so much. You can literally keep reusing your stuff, tweak it, make it a little different, create, take a part that you like from this thing, take a part that you like from that thing, join it together, make something new, okay? Yeah, it's like a gift that keeps on giving. All your downloads, all your ideas, you can keep reusing it, you can keep tweaking it and making new stuff. You don't need to work so hard. And yeah, it's really a gift that keeps on giving. So Spirit wants you to focus on that and realize that about what, you know, what it's giving you, the downloads, the ideas, the art, the creativity. You can keep reusing it, okay? It's not meant to just be a one and done thing. You can keep creating and you can keep making income from this stuff, okay? That's what it's for. So let's get started. All right, collective. So we're going to pull some oracles for you. We have growth. It says, seek out a mentor and a guide. Baby steps. Take baby steps as you grow and be willing to learn from others. Okay, we have 2 today. So there's growth here in the reading. Maybe someone was refusing to grow, and I do see that. And next we have trust. It says, leap into the unknown and have faith and move forward. Believe that you will fly. You may have had to really trust your inner guidance on a situation with a past person. I kind of see that this person was very keen on gaslighting you, pretending like they were not manipulating you at all, pretending like they weren't playing games, lying, just playing a lot of tricks to your mind games. And you had to really just trust what you were feeling because they were never going to admit the truth. And you also had to trust to leave them behind, cut them off. And yeah, you grew from the situation. I feel like somebody was refusing to grow. Okay. You could have grown a lot since this person as well. Let's see what else. We have conclusions are within reach. The full moon in eclipse. We're going to have to get another one to balance things out. And we have the answers you need are coming with the full moon in Gemini. Okay. So, yeah, the sign of Gemini is sticking out here today. These 2 cards are kind of similar. Like this one is about conclusions are within reach. You're about to get some answers. You're about to get some information. You're about to get a verdict. You're about to get clarity on something. Okay? You may get clarity that you've grown a lot since this person, and you may get clarity that you were right to trust your intuition. You were right. Now, the sign of Gemini is sticking out here today. So some of you could have those placements, or you could be dealing with someone who has them. Gemini energy is in the reading today. Whether anybody has those placements, Gemini energy is here. So Gemini energy can be about communication. It can be about being very logical, detached, intellectual, adaptable, maybe a bit of a shapeshifter. They can be very shifty. They can change their mind in the drop of a hat. They can see both sides. They're not fixed, right? So they can change and grow and adapt and kind of move along. And yeah, it's a bit of a chameleon energy. There is a bit of like mind games, mind trickery. There can be manipulation of the mind, manipulation through communication. There can be gossip. There can be lies. There can be a two-faced energy here as well. Like showing you one face, but then behind your back, or you turn around and then they change into a different person, or they show you a different face, or they're a different way with different people. Again, a chameleon energy. So it can be a little bit fake. It can be a little bit fraudulent, okay? It's definitely giving me vibes of someone who is like a serial charmer, or somebody who's very good at manipulation with communication. They're a very smooth talker. They know how to manipulate people with their words. Let's get some oracles. We've got Cupid's arrow. It says, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation or meeting, and we have hesitation. Someone could be coming forward to you, okay? And you may hesitate. You may have some hesitation with this person. We have addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restraint. Yeah, so this person may have some toxic traits about them. They could be codependent on others, maybe financially, or for their energy, for their time, for their resources, for attention. Bit of a user, a bit of a manipulator here, and they could even have actual codependency on drugs, like actual addictions, okay? Or just toxic traits. And that's what's making you hesitate. This person may come in, okay? They may want you to have faith that love is coming. They may surprise you out of nowhere, show up with an invitation, or try to meet up with you, and you're just like, you're hesitating. You know that this person has toxic traits. We have 𝕁𝖆. It says the spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome any obstacles shall be granted to you. You can trust in what's happening in your life, especially the things that are breaking apart or arising anew. Any pain that you might be experiencing now is much less than the pain that would have taken root if certain circumstances were allowed to continue. That's what it looks like. Ooh. It's giving me destruction. It's giving me toxicity. Yeah, somebody's very chaotic. They're very toxic here. They're very destructive. It kind of looks like a demon, to be honest. This person could struggle with a lot of demons. Okay, they have a lot of skeletons in their closets with the skulls hanging off her neck. And this is like, you are going to get closure. You're going to realize that what you picked up from this person was true, no matter what they say, because I feel like they don't admit the truth and they're very good with their words, okay? They're like a master manipulator, or they like to believe that they are, okay? And yeah, it's like, so you can trust what's happening in your life, especially if things are like falling apart or people were removed from your life or something didn't work out. You can trust that that was for your greatest good. Because any pain that you may have gone through from this situation with that person, best believe it would have been like 100 times worse had things continued with this person. So they definitely have some like demonic energy to them. They have demons that you don't know about. They could very well have an addiction. You may not know that about them, that they have an addiction. And just, thank God that you weren't that super heavily involved with them to find it out, because I feel like it just would have caused so much damage to your life. Okay, so you didn't get what you wanted with this one person, and it was actually a blessing, is what I'm getting. All right, so starting off the reading, we have the Eight of Swords and the King of Swords. So I'm getting that this person, they're really in their head. They're overthinking. This person, like I said, they use words as manipulation. They play a lot of mind games. And they're not honest as well when they communicate. They're very manipulative with their communication. This person maybe thought that they were more intelligent than you. They were strategic in the way that they moved. They seem to be going through a lot of fear. They seem to be worrying about something. Could be things in their own life or something to do with you. I do feel like they're picking up on something that you're creating. This person seems to be picking up and freaking out over the fact that you're stable, you're grounded, you could be getting committed, or you're creating something. You are creating stability and you're more stable and more grounded. This person is freaking out. They're panicking, and they're panicking because they know that you're done with them. They know that they can no longer get past your boundaries. Your boundaries are so strong. You have this huge, thick wall up with them now. They have manipulated you or lied to you or gaslit you so much, and you see through them. You absolutely see through this person, and they cannot trick you or manipulate you anymore. So they know that you're done. And there's something about like, they know that you know what they've been doing. They know that you know who they are, what they've been doing, the lies that they're telling you, the way they try to gaslight you. I'm not playing games with you. I'm not manipulating you. I didn't do that on purpose. You see through it. And you've had to really develop strong discernment with this situation, because this person will never admit the truth. Never. They come across like they're so honest. I'm honest and I communicate the truth. But they're not. They like to manipulate and screw with people's minds. And so you already see through it, and you know, you're extremely intuitive. You know that this person is going to try and come forward to work things out with you. So you're already 10 steps ahead of them. You already know that they're going to come back, when they're going to come back, why they're going to come back, and what they're planning. You already know. You know exactly who this person is. Now, they seem to be picking up on the fact that you are creating something, you're stable, and it's like they're going to come back. They may know about it already. Like there's something that you're doing in your career or in your work field, okay? You're creating something and it has to do with work. So they may know about this or they may not know right now. They may just be picking up on it, that you're doing something, you're creating something, and they're freaking out. They may find out about it in the future, okay? Or they may already know about it. And it's like they know, or you know, that they're going to come back. They are going to try to come back when they find out about it or when they know about it. Right now, they may just be picking up on it. Like, oh, I feel that collective. I can feel them building something. I can feel them creating something. What are they doing? They seem stable. They seem like they're doing well financially. What are they doing? What are they? I know that they're doing something. And they're panicking. They're very fearful because there's something about either they know that they need to come back to you. Maybe they're codependent on you or codependent on people. Maybe they need help and they know that you're not going to let them in. You're done. There's something about a conversation that you guys had. This could be like the very last conversation that you ever had with them. And it was something along the lines of like, I see you. I see what you are. I see who you are. I know what you're doing. I know the truth. You can't fool me, or I know what you're doing. You had some conversation where you were like calling them out, picking them apart in a very blunt way. You just called them out on something and they're still thinking about it. You have them reflecting on this last conversation. And it's because of this last conversation, they just know. It's like they know that if they come back to you, you may try to get back at them. You could get revenge on them. There's something about like they're scared because you know what they've been doing. You called them out. You may be communicating a lot. It could be like me, like I communicate a lot for my job and I speak my truth constantly. You may be speaking something that you know that this person is going to try to come back, work things out with you. It has them in their head, whatever you're speaking on or whatever you spoke on in the past in this conversation that has them reflecting, they're panicking about it. And they're going to see you happy. It's like they're, especially when they see you happy, they're panicking because they know they can't get past your defenses. They're going to see you happy. They're going to see that a lot of people agree with you, see eye to eye. A lot of people enjoy what you're putting out, whether it's a creation of yours, something that you do as a job, or you just being you. Some of you have a relationship as well. There's something that you're happy. People support you, people love you, people see eye to eye with you, or you have a connection, a love connection, and they're panicking because they can't get past your defenses. It's like they know that you know, with the Queen of Swords next to it, that when they come back, or they only come back to strike you down, they only come back to get revenge, they only come back to betray you, they only come back to play mind games. They know that you know this, and you know it as well. Like you know that when you're happy, this person wants to tear it down. They don't like to see you happy. They don't like to see you doing well. That's why they're panicking, because they feel you building something, creating something. They may not know what it is, but they can sense it. Some of them will find out about this. They will find out that you created something, you're stable and back on your feet, you're working with others, and you're happy, or there's positive outcome with this, and that people agree, people see eye to eye, people love what you do, or they love what you put out. People love it. People want to buy it. It's like, hey, I feel the same way about this thing that you've created. I want it. I see value in it. I want to purchase it. I want to buy this. I want to be a customer. I want this service. So they're seeing that about you. They're seeing you become a success, or they're seeing you create something. They might just be picking up on it now. They might know about it, and they're panicking because they cannot get past your defenses. They know that you know they only come back to destroy you. You know that as soon as you're happy and you have positive things in your life, they want to come back to tear it down. This person is a narcissist, and You've already called them out. You know what they are. You know what they are. You know they're a demon. You see their true face. You see their true face, collective. Some of you may feel like this person isn't even human, okay? You feel like they're not even human, or they have no soul. They're an NPC, like a soulless human being. Just, yeah, they don't have a pretty face. And this is why they're freaking out, because you see them. You see them. They can no longer come play games with you, can no longer play tricks on your mind. They can no longer charm you with their words, lie to you, gaslight you. You've already told them. You know exactly what they do, how they do it, why they do it. You see so clearly. Yeah, they're panicking because they've always been strategic against you. They didn't realize how strategic and how intelligent you are, how strong in your boundaries you are, how much respect you have for yourself. They didn't know that about you, okay? It's like they thought they were superior in their intellect, but with the Gemini energy, you're also extremely intellectual and very intelligent. You also know how to communicate well. You could be just as manipulative as they are if you chose to be, but you're not. You don't see value in manipulation. You don't. You just cut through it. There's no point in it. You're too busy for that, or you're too focused on yourself for that. Yeah, it's like you know, and they know that you know, that they just want revenge. They're a vengeful, sick, twisted person who is obsessed with tearing you down. Okay? So when you start creating this thing for your work, this person is going to come back. I see them popping up again, trying to tell you that they've been thinking a lot about what you said, or thinking a lot about what they did. Oh, I've been reflecting. You know, I've been thinking a lot about what you said or what I've done in the past, and I've done a lot of reflection. I've been thinking about it. They're just trying to manipulate you. Look at this. Coming back to tear you down. I don't even know why they bother at this point. They already know that they can't trick you. They know that. They know that you are psychic, powerful, intuitive. You see through them. You know what they are. They already know that. So why do they even try? I'll tell you why. They have a low IQ. This person is not as smart as they think they are. A lot of narcissistic individuals have extremely low IQs. They don't know how to do anything else. It's like, I'm just going to use this as an example, but I don't know, I think it was a horror movie. It's that movie with Jack Black, and he has Satan's pick that plays all types of rock music. I forget what the movie is called. That's the movie. It's got this murderer guy, and he's very slow, and he has a knife in his hand, and he's like literally telling people that he is going to stab them. And he's like, I'm going to stab you. Come closer. Come towards me. I'm going to kill you. And so Jack Black is like, no, I'm not going to do that. And they walk away. Something of like that. Or like there was another horror movie where the killer was like super injured and they couldn't walk and they were already like half dead, but like they don't give up. They're still crawling. And they're crawling, and then they have like this broken knife or something, and they're still trying with everything that they have to hurt you or to hurt their victims. And it's like they're not accepting defeat. That's what it is. And it's pathetic. It's actually pathetic. It's like you've lost your legs, you've cracked all your ribs, you look like roadkill, you can't even move, and here you are still trying to come and hurt somebody. It's like, you need to just grow up. It's like go away already. Just give it up. They can't. It's a sick game for them. They have to come and destroy you. And it's just like, they can't. They can't even do it. They're still going to try though, okay? So be aware of that. They're still going to try. They're going to act like they've been thinking about the games and they want to come back, or they've been thinking about what happened, or they've been reflecting. And again, it's more mind games, it's more trickery, and you know that. You know that they're only coming back to fuck with you. You know it's because you're happy and you have positive outcome, and that's why they're coming back. There's something about this conversation that you had with them, okay? Like, for one, the 8 of Wands is in the center of the spread today. So there's a lot of significance around communication. That's what this is all about. So this person uses communication as their main source of manipulation, okay? So there's something about that last conversation you had with them. Maybe it's not the last conversation, but it was a conversation where you called them out and you let them know that you see them for what they are, and you see through them, and you know exactly what they do and why they do it and when they do it. You really dissected them and pulled them apart and let them know, like, hey, you're not fooling anybody. It's as clear as day. Their intuition was telling them that this conversation was coming. Eventually, you were going to have a conversation calling them out for their games. They knew it. They knew it. They knew this conversation was coming because they know you are very intuitive. They know that you're psychic, or they know that you're very intelligent. Again, like, how smart is that? It's very stupid. It's like, I know that you're way above my level. I know that I'm a student and you're the teacher, but I'm still going to try and lie to you about your own class. And really thinking that they're going to get away with it or something. I don't know. This is really weird. This person is not that intelligent, is what I'm getting. They do have a low IQ. Their intuition was telling them to talk about this with you. Their intuition was telling them, talk to them about this, take accountability, this is your chance, and they didn't. They chose to continue playing dumb. They chose to continue playing mind games, gaslighting you, lying, because they wanted power. It's like you called them out. I know what you've been doing. I know that you do this and this and why. And they still, with a little smug smile, pretended like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Gaslighting you. Now, because of that, that could very well have been the very last conversation you had with them. And I see that you're done. You've closed that cycle out. That was their last opportunity to admit, take accountability, and show that they've actually done some kind of self-reflection. But they chose to play more games. Okay? So when they show back up in the future, oh, I've thought about it, you're not going to give 2 flying shits. You already know, they already exposed themselves as not growing. Again, the growth. They have not grown at all. And you trust yourself now. Despite what they say, despite what they tell you, you trust yourself. And you know that this person hasn't grown at all. So they can pretend all they want, but that one conversation you had with them exposed everything. That's why conclusions are within reach and the answers you need are coming. This person has some kind of addiction, okay? I feel like it's damaged their brain. And they're not getting any better at manipulation. They're getting worse. You know, the aging narcissist. Look it up. These people end up alone, miserable, old, ugly, with disease or illness. They've lost their good looks. They've lost their ability to charm and manipulate people. And nobody wants anything to do with them. They're just like the old, miserable, evil old person at the old folks' home. That's what they're going to end up like. So you already know that about this person. They're never going to change. They are demonic. They're two-faced. So when you're happy, expect a conversation. They're going to try and send you messages, talk to you, try to come back. They're going to try to act like, oh, you're my soulmate. I love you. I do have feelings for you. I want to tell you now. Or I feel the same for you. Or you have a relationship and that's why they want to come in and fuck with that or destroy it. They may try to act like, oh, I love you. You're my soulmate. But they just want to tear you down because you're happy. How dare you be happy, collective? How dare you? Now they need to come in and wreck it. Or you have a relationship and they want to destroy it. So again, they're acting like, oh, I've thought about it. I've been reflecting. I've grown. I've changed. I've thought about my games. I do have the same feelings as you, but I wanted to get revenge. Whatever they're saying to you, it's just a pack of bullshit. Okay? So in the outcome, we've got the Queen of Wands. You could be very fired up, passionate, and angry about this. This could piss you the fuck off. The Page of Swords, you're quite defensive, okay? You are wanting to get more information from them. You don't trust them. You want to dig. You want to look into what's going on. You may dig into them. Maybe you're a tarot reader. Maybe you dig into them. Some of you are angry because you're finding out that they've been digging into you. They may be getting information on you, stalking you, investigating you, asking people around, and they have found out about something that you're doing. That may piss you off. It's like, how dare you? Respect my privacy and go away. Stop looking into my life. Stop digging. Okay? And there's something about a decision here. You have a decision to make. Okay, let's look into that further. What is this decision? The Nine of Swords. We have a lot of stress, sleepless nights. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, you're kind of reviewing all the betrayal and all the stress that this person brought into your life. The Three of Cups. Yeah, you're kind of... This person is like, oh, I've changed. I've thought about it. But you're kind of looking at like, I know that if I let them back, this person caused me a lot of pain, a lot of grief, a lot of loss. They betrayed me maybe multiple times. You're looking at this is what you would have if you let them back. It's like you realize you've grown, you've changed, you've healed quite a bit. And if you were to let them come back, you would potentially be putting yourself at risk for more heartache, more betrayal, more third-party situations. Some of them chose someone over you, okay? They chose someone over you, and you're kind of looking at that they put you in a third-party situation. They chose someone else. Some of you even have a third party reaching out to you. You could be the Queen of Pentacles up here and the Queen of Swords, and you could have a Queen of Wands, the other woman coming in to ask you questions, asking you if you've seen this person, if they've come back, what's going on, do they have someone else? This person may be looking for help, money, finances, because they may have some kind of addiction. So again, answers you need are coming. You may find out information from a third party who may be wanting to ask you questions, trying to find out if this person is cheating. Well, this person's trying to get back with you, so I would say so that this person's cheating. Some of you, a third party is not, that's not for you. You're just thinking about, you know, you're hesitating, as you should. I don't feel that this person has grown at all. So they may even get into your head a little bit, trying to act like, oh, I have looked at it, and maybe they will have a conversation with you, admitting everything. The thing is, what are their motives? It's easy to just admit and apologize for a narcissist. They're very good at apologizing when they need something. Did this person admit to everything before? No. Now all of a sudden they're admitting to it. They really want to break you down, however many times it's been. They are looking to add another notch to the belt. So they're willing to do and say anything. So you are right to hesitate. Now let's take a look at your external energies. The Two of Pentacles. So somebody here could have juggled you in the past, caused you a lot of grief, a lot of conflict, a lot of drama. So this is a cheater, and they are toxic, the devil. They could very well have an addiction. They could have mental illness. They could be narcissistic. This person brings nothing but trouble, chaos, drama. Okay, they're always dealing with someone else. They always have other supply. And so maybe a third party is coming forward to ask you questions. They want to know, is this person still dealing with you? Do they have someone else? They want to know and they want to find out. It may bring you back to all the things they put you through because they also involved you in a third party situation. So yeah, this external energy, which is your ex, or maybe it's not your ex, it's some narcissist here that wants to come in and screw with you. They're toxic and their life is full of drama because they can't stop juggling people. They can't stop. And there's a lot of anxiety and fear and worry. They just make everybody that they deal with overthink and question their worth. And now this person's freaking out because you have moved on. They juggled you. They caused, a lot of conflict and drama. They were manipulative. And now they're worrying because you are moving on with your life. They may have even juggled you to try and piss you off. Like, again, this person's very vengeful. They're very vengeful, but they don't think of the future. It's like short-term gratification with this person. Yeah, look at that. You have moved on because they are vengeful, vindictive, manipulative, immature, tit for tat. I'm going to get back at you. How dare you be happy? How dare you pick your life back up? How dare you walk away from me? I'm going to get back at you. It's just never ending. They never do anything different. They don't know how to do anything different. They're so toxic. The Ten of Wands, all they do is bring burden, stress. Now they feel bad. They could feel quite guilty because you are a very loving person. You used to be extremely loving with them, extremely vulnerable, open, kind, understanding. You were a Queen of Cups to them, and they have turned you into a cold, icy Queen of Swords. And now you have stability, you have success, you may have another relationship. You're in love with someone else for some of you. You're in love with someone else. Others of you, you used to be this person for them. And they're burdened. They feel guilty. I'm going to take a look at them because I want to know, do they really actually have like guilt? Do they really actually feel bad? Or they just feel bad because they don't have access to you? The Hanged Man. So you used to be stuck on them. You used to love them, used to be stuck on them. And that's how they like you. They liked you to be like that, and now you're not. You're moving on with your life. I don't really think that this person has changed. I feel like you're going to get the answers that you need. They haven't changed. In fact, they may even be in an addiction. You may find out that they're still juggling people, cheating, involving people in third-party situations, triangulating their supply. That's what you're going to find out. So this person has not changed. The Ace of Cups. You may even have new love. You love yourself now too. You have a lot of respect for yourself. You have a new person. They feel like shit because they thought you still loved them. They thought you were still stuck on them. But instead, you have a new partner. Ain't nobody stuck on a narcissist here. You have someone new. You've moved on. You have a relationship. Somebody who is loving, emotionally mature, caring, giving, generous, sweet, empathic. Just like you, collective. You've met your match. You no longer care about this narcissist. They have no power over you. Okay, you guys? Let's get some damaged confessions. Big mouth. We have gossip, impulsive, tells your secrets, talks about your business, can't be trusted, twists the truth. So this person also, they talk a lot of shit about you. They've gossiped about you. They've discussed your private business with other people. And they've twisted the truth. They don't even tell the truth. They lie. So you may even find out that this person has been gossiping about you, telling stuff to their new supply. We have, you don't react the way I want you to react. I don't get it. Exactly. You're too intelligent. You're too far ahead of this person. This person can't manipulate you anymore. Maybe back in the day, they used to be able to, but you've grown so much. That's why the growth card is here. You're going to get to see and get closure that you've really grown. And you trust your intuition very much now. This person cannot get past your defenses. Obsessed creep. It says fake profiles, watches your socials, stalkers, screenshots, keeps your photos, nosy, creeps people in your life, jealous, and can't move on. So yeah, this person's very obsessed and watches your socials. They may even find out about what you do, something that you're creating, something that you have, something that you're building. Maybe it's just a relationship, but you know, the channeled message was very work induced, work stuff, career stuff, creating something stable. So this person is like stalking your stuff. They creep you, they're obsessed, they make fake profiles, they talk about you, and they're just mad because you don't react and you can't be manipulated. I can't swim in the depths, keep it surface level. So this person also never wanted to be deep. They never wanted to be vulnerable or open up or connect with you or have intimacy like that. They are a hollow shell. This person's hollow. And pedestal love. It says beautiful, handsome, and sexy, intelligent, real and genuine, successful, talented, best sex, caring, kind, loving, 10 out of 10, and rare qualities. Competent, responsible, and stable. So this person is obsessed with you because you're 10 out of 10. You have it all. I feel like you were the best supply that they had. You were the top tier one, the best option, the one that had it all, the one that they could have had everything with. So they always put you on the pedestal, but here they are gossiping about you. And they try to tear you down. That's why they try to humble you so much, because you have so many things going for you. So many amazing qualities. And the things I do eat me up inside, but I can't stop. There we go. So they do have some guilt. They have some guilt. They know what they're doing. Sometimes they feel bad. They overthink. They get worried because you're moving on. But they can't stop. It really is an obsessive, addicting thing that they have, where they can't help but want to hurt the people that they like, the people that they love, if they even have any love. It's like they associate love with pain. Like to them, love means revenge. It means abuse. It means treating someone nasty, cutting them down, tearing them down, diminishing them. This person may have grown up in a very abusive family situation because you learn that from your parents. It's either from their parents, they used to do this to each other, or maybe they just were never shown any kind of love or affection and they became a narcissist. So yeah, this person sees what they're doing sometimes, and it's like they become aware at times. It's like, how can I stop, or how can I do that? But then they can't stop. It's really weird. It really is like they have like a demonic entity on them. They can't control themselves. So let's get personal, independent energy for my collective. The Six of Pentacles. So I see you making a lot of money. You're making money. People are paying you for something. And somebody cannot sleep. They're going through it. They could be going through withdrawals. Someone's losing it because You're in control of your life. You may also have a partner, like a very good, stable partner, and you're no longer stuck. You have complete awareness of them with the Hangman in reverse. You're not stuck. You see them clearly, and you're in complete control of your life. They were really terrified of this. They were so terrified of you getting back on your feet, making something of yourself, becoming successful. They truly wanted to keep you down. They wanted to keep you struggling. They wanted to keep you destroyed. It's very sick. It's very sick. And at the same time, they put you on the pedestal and they're obsessed with you. It's so weird. The Nine of Pentacles, you're also very independent. You don't need them. Okay? That's why they didn't want you to be like successful, and you have your confidence back with the Queen of Wands. You're very confident. You're shiny. You're sparkly. A lot of people are drawn to you. You're passionate. And look at this, the Six of Wands. You are coming into success. If you create something, it's going to be successful. The Queen of Wands can be very creative, whether it's like writing a book, drawing, making a song, writing a screenplay, creating a product, whatever it is for you. You're using your creativity and you're going to come into success. Okay, you'll be very popular for what you do. And there's no way in hell that you're ever going to need this person. And they are suffering because of that. They're crying. They can't sleep. They're tortured. You have control of your life. You see them clearly. You're not stuck. Let's get some blessings for you. Blessings for collective. Ooh, we have wealthy lover. It says being taken care of, buying assets, looking your best, spoiled, financial assistance, car, house, etc. I don't know if I mentioned buying assets. So you may attract a partner that is very stable, okay, secure. They may have a good job. They may be very well off, or they're just stable and they're very generous with you. So aside from that, you're also independent. You also have something going for yourself. Like there's just no way in hell you're ever going to need them. So they're defeated. Laser focus. It says laser-like focus on your tasks, motivation, clear mind, getting more done, bringing in abundance and completion. It says proactive and accomplished. So some of you will have a blessing of becoming laser focused on your tasks. If there's things that you need to complete, if there's things that you need to do, you're going to be very motivated to finish those things. And we have business advice. It says getting taught how to do something. Help with the business, given the right information, mentors, and tips. So some of you are also getting a blessing of business advice. This could be the exact type of business advice that you've been looking for, asking for, praying for. And with this advice, it's really going to help you scale, grow, and expand your business, okay? It could be like a mentor that you hire. It could be a professional that you get like sessions with. It could be like a tip from somebody. Maybe you hire marketing. Maybe, some kind of professional. Or it's just advice that, drops in your lap from a friend, a family member, or something on YouTube or TikTok or TV, okay? You will be coming into some very blessed business advice, and it's going to help your business, okay?